Hello, guys. Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to the last strategies, tactics, and boosts of this season. And yeah, we are going to talk about opening and final round tracks of the Miami GP. I can believe that it's a year in this studio that we are doing these videos, and now we're going to a new season. It's going to be interesting. By the way, probably we're going to need new strategies, new boosts, a lot of new things because of the changes in the gameplay that are coming. So yeah, stay tuned. It's going to be a very interesting journey, the one in the new season. Okay, let's focus on our last GP, opening and final round. Let's see our tracks. So we have no high temperatures, Austin with one. I'm really curious. Austin with 100% rain and 32 degrees. Okay, don't worry about it. Everything works as always. So Miami with 66% chance of rain, and then we have dry races in Zandvoort, Sakir Desert, Red Bull Ring, Silverstone, then Spa with 6% chance of rain. Okay. A full wet race in Miami, and again a dry race in Austin. Excuse me. And then a dry race in Miami. Okay. Let's dive into our tracks. Of course, we're going to see Miami again, just to remind our strategies for dry race, for a dry race, and for a wet race. We have seen it for our qualifying round. So it's a two-pit strategy: 2-3 soft, medium, and 3-2 medium, soft. If you have good tire management, medium, soft, medium. If you have bad tire management. The same for our wet. If we have a wet race, two pit strategy. If we are at the back, then 2-3 and 2-3-2. If we are at the back or in the middle of the grid. If we are at the top of the grid, 3-2-2 for our driver. Let me remind you, bot's strategy is 3-3-1. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Well, the next races are very, let's say, easy strategy-wise speaking. Zandvoort is in one pit strategy, and we don't have big demands from our tires, so it is the fastest compounds you can use: 4-3 medium soft and 3-4 soft medium, and that's it. No surprises. No, there are no margin for let's say tricks in. There is no space to do different strategies or try different tactics in Zandvoort. It's just 4-3, 3-4, soft and medium, and that's it. Sakir Desert, on the other hand, it's a one pit strategy, 4-4, both mediums, the fastest strategy. But because we don't want to have both our drivers with the same strategy, our second driver will go all softs, 3-3-2. If we don't have here high temperatures, then we could easily think about mediums. But with low temperatures and a medium tire management. 332 all softs is the second fastest strategy you can do. Now, Austria, again a no-brainer in strategy and tactics. 10 laps, 334 and 433. The only thing we can change in these strategies is that we can go 4 laps with softs at the beginning of the race. I wouldn't recommend it in the end of the race if 4 laps is our last stint, because we will run out of tires and it's a very fast track, Austria, so we are in danger of losing position. So here we can go all softs. Here it's soft, medium. This is going too fast, but it's the end of the season, and most of our strategies, we know most of our strategies, and we have revised them so many times that I believe even you know much better what to do by now. We have Silverstone, where when we are at the back or in the middle of the grid, even if we are at the top of the grid, one pit strategy, it's okay, but it's not the fastest. But if we are at the back or in the middle of the grid, then one pit strategy is better than 2 pit strategies, because 2 pit strategy, when we are especially at the back, we will end up losing time in traffic, and we don't want that. But of course, and when we start at the back of the grid, it means that our setup is not the best one, and maybe we have we have big pit times. So one pit strategy, then it's a one-way choice. So 4-3 hard medium and 3-4 medium hard for our drivers. Some would say that we can do 3 laps with softs, and we can do it. If we have great tire management, we can go 3 laps with softs, not 4 laps with mediums. 3 laps with softs, we can do it. We will run out of tires, but it's okay. It's a big straight before the pits. We can go for it. So if you want to risk something just to be faster, this strategy can be, instead of medium hard, soft hard. And of course, if we are in the middle or at the top of the grid, 2 pit strategy is the fastest and the best one. 2-3 soft, medium. Here, last stint, medium, no discussion about it. But in this strategy, 3-2, we could easily change mediums in the first stint with softs. Okay, next one. Belgium, with some chances of rain. This is not good news, but okay, that's what we have. I like 2 pit strategy in Belgium, wherever we are, especially if we are at the back of the grid. Try to do the undercut. It's a little bit difficult, but you can do it. 1-3-2. Of course, if you want to play it safe, 1 pit strategy, 3-3 with hards, or if you can, with mediums. Now, the fastest strategy, even when we are at the back of the grid, it's 2-2-2, all softs. We have to be aggressive. We can be aggressive. Belgium is a big track, but it's a very fast track. So softs will help us be as fast as we can. But yet go for 2 pits if you have low pit times, or at least use some Merlion, Oud, tune in, Kavai. Let's lower our pit times. Was Belgium with rain? Give me 1 second here. Okay, Belgium was with 6% chance of rain. My mistake. I didn't. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Yeah. We had an issue here. Oh, this is magic. Look. Okay, let's. I can play with it as many times as you want, as I want. So, no, before Austin, previous. Let's go. I forgot to. Yeah, I forgot that we might have rain here. If in Belgium rains, okay, 3-3. The bots are going to do 3-3. Okay, if we are at the top of the grid, we are going to do 3-3. If we are not at the top of the grid, we are in the middle or at the back of the grid, and because overtaking here is difficult when it rains, and we hate pitting with all the bots with 22 other cars. What are we going to do? Well, we can try to. I know that we don't have the advantage of using a softer compound. It's still wets. It's the same tire compound like the rest of the field, but we are going to give our best in our ERS management. I will say it once again what we need to do in order to all wets to work. So first thing, 2 laps without pushing. We just recharge. We fully charge our power unit. We pit in lap 2 alone by ourselves. No one is going to pit in lap 2. And then when we exit the pits, we push just to get at the back of the line. We reach the last cars and there we wait. We don't push to overtake them. We just wait there and recharge a little bit if we can, so we have even more power unit, because in lap 3 all the cars in front of us are going to pit, all, and this is our chance to deplete our power unit. We will push in lap 3, in lap 4, we will spend all our power unit in order to create a gap between us and other cars, so we can do our second pit stop and then exit, hopefully in a very higher position. So in order to do that, we are going to need a pit time boost. So we are talking about TuneIn or Wood, the two best pit time boosts that we have. One of the two, probably TuneIn if you have, alternatively Wood. If you have none of them, there is Kavai, there is Merlion. At least let's lower our pit time. And first pit stop we service, second pit stop we don't, and that's it. Okay, in order to make it fast, and that's it. That's all. Let's hope that it works. Okay, so let's go. We are done with the wet ones, and let's go to Austin, where we have a full wet race. So very easy to explain that bots will pit in lap 4. Well, sometimes now that Verstappen is boosted, he might go for 5 sometimes in extremis, but okay, it will be a big surprise if he does that. Usually the bots here go 4-3, so we want to avoid them. 3-4 is our choice, and of course 4-3 only if we are at the top of the grid. And yeah, and that's it. That's our, well, then we go back again to Miami to do our last race of this season, our last GP race of this season. And yeah, get ready for the new one. Okay, Miami, 66% chance of rain. Zandvoort, Sakir Desert, Spielberg, Austria. Silverstone, dry races, 6% chance of rain. In Spa, full wet race in Austin. And our final GP race will be, for this season, will be in Miami in dry conditions. That's it, everybody. Let's wrap this up. Let's go for our last two live streams for this season, and then we have a lot to talk about and a lot of work to do for when the new season comes, coming next week. Thank you for the support. I would like to thank everyone for the support, for your subscribing to the channel, for your good words, for your criticism, because it makes me better. It makes me think ways to become better. Thank you for being here. I promise that I will do my best for the next season. I hope that I can help you as much as I can. And well, let's see how exciting might this new season be. Good luck, best of luck to your races this weekend. See you on my live streams. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Oh, not goodbye.